Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. We got another hair care video today. It takes me a little bit of effort on the first day to do my hair, but then after that, I want it to kind of just maintain itself because I don't like to do my hair very much. So I invest about 20 minutes on the first day that I wash my hair, and then it lasts me for until I wash it again and start the process all over again. If I don't do anything to my hair, it'll be very limp and lifeless. So I feel like doing this just helps give me a little bit of volume and just makes my hair look a little bit more put together. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, welcome. I like to make videos on lifestyle, spirituality, and self-development, but today is going to be how I do my hair. So if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then keep on watching. I hate doing my hair, and I feel like this routine is something that is the most that I would do personally. This is just the routine that I found that's not like super time consuming. It does involve a few more steps than I used to take, but I feel like they're worth it. So I'm gonna start a timer and we'll see how long this actually takes. Start. First, I start with the Pureology leave-in conditioner. I just put this in my hair like 8 sprays, I don't really know. A little bit on the ends. I try to just focus it on the ends. I take Olaplex 6 as kind of like a bit of a heat protector. And again, mostly just on the ends here. My hair tends to get very oily, so I don't like to touch really anything on my roots aside from my shampoo. Literally the shampoo is the only thing that goes on my roots. The rest is just for my ends. So once that's all through, I like to take a wet brush and kind of just make sure it's all worked through. Also make sure I don't have any knots or anything in my hair. I try to be gentle because there was one time I was doing a hair video and I rewatched it back and I was like really pulling at my hair and I feel like it wasn't something I noticed until I watched the film back. So try to be gentle with my hair. I also try to find my part. I feel like naturally it just kind of appears. I like to get a little bit of like an overall dry on it so it's not as damp as it is now. I'm just gonna use a regular blow dryer with this attachment to dry it off. However, this is gonna be hard to film because I like to do this step with my head flipped over to help with volume because my hair is very flat. So this step, I like to blow dry my hair like underneath. I'm not even sure if you're gonna be able to see it, but I'll try. And we are about 4.5 minutes in. I do that until my hair is starting to get a little frizzy. So now I'm gonna transition to a blow dry brush. I also like to plug in my hair curler at this point just so it's hot by the time I need it. I section it out doing the bottom and then the top. I just put it in like a loose clip. Like it doesn't look cute or anything. It's just so that the bottom is separated from the top. And then I'm gonna use my Hot Tools blow dry brush to finish drying my hair. This is where I usually would finish my hair routine. After I blow dried it, I would just put in some oil and call it a day. But now is where I kind of switch things up, and what I've been doing recently to keep my hair looking better in the days following is using a curling iron and adding a few curls to it. For time reference, we are at 10.5 minutes. So here's my first little curl. I'm gonna talk through what I'm doing because I learned how to do this from my hairstylist last time I went and saw her. She used hairspray. I don't use aerosols anymore, so I haven't been using hairspray. I do wanna see if I could find like some type of product that I can leave in just to help them hold a little bit more. But typically what I get out of this is obviously my first day, I get good like results, and then second day that my hair is a little bit just wavy, but it still looks really good. Day 3, it's almost all out. It just has like a little bit of a wave. And then days like 4 and 5, if I'm trying to make my hair last really long, I'll just do like an updo, like put it in a claw clip. But what I'm doing is I'm just rolling up my hair like this, and I kind of leave the ends out to give it that more natural look, you know. Hold it for a second, and then the technique I saw my hairstylist do is she kind of like unwrapped and moved the actual curling iron instead of just like pulling it down, which was what I used to do. And I'm not brushing them out. I'm leaving them looking very curly Q. Not cute on its own, but when I shake my hair out, it'll look good. But I want them to cool down in this shape. I used to wash my hair at night and then sleep, and then my hair would be all like flat from sleeping on it. So at least doing my hair in the morning now, I feel like I actually get a day of nice looking hair, and it does last into the second and sometimes the third day. If you want your hair to last longer, definitely you can use a hairspray. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to find like a pomade or something that I can put in for a little bit more of a hold. But you can see they are curled. Now for the other side. I kind of struggled at the beginning of doing this on my own to figure out what way to kind of twirl the curling iron, because I had never done it this way before. And I was like, how is she like twirling it out like that? You just twirl it away from your face if you're making all your curls go in the same direction, which is what I'm doing. So again, twirling it away from my face. See how I'm kind of like letting it come out like that? The style that I'm going for is that like effortless looking wave that looks super natural, and I feel like can only be achieved if they're all going in the same direction. Both sides are going away from my face. I kind of struggle on the back because I feel like it's hard to grab sections that are all together. Sometimes they are not perfect, but it's the back of my hair, so I don't care. I can't see it. This is the only time I'll use heat on my hair, just at the beginning in this first day. So it's not like I'm putting heat on my hair every day. I don't think that would necessarily be very healthy. So it's just today, the first day that I wash my hair, that I am putting heat on it. I feel like this feels like a lot of effort for what it actually ends up looking like, because it doesn't stay curly, but that's not my intention. It looks really pretty when it's just this like effortless looking hair, but I put all this effort in to make it look good. I don't know. Is that everything? That's everything. So this is what my hair looks like. It looks not good, I understand. But don't worry, it's not gonna stay like this. I want to let it cool for a little bit, and I just leave it like this. I'm gonna go about the rest of my getting ready for work, and then I will flip my hair and show you what it looks like then. I forgot to stop my timer when I turned off my camera, but it's 23 minutes. So about 20 minutes, I would say it took for me to do my hair completely. I'm going to shake it out now just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, that's basically what I do to my hair. Sorry, I'm looking at it in the mirror across from me. But essentially, what is this from? What is this piece of hair from? Why am I zoomed in so much? There we go. It's just more of a natural wave to it. It's not curly. It's not the vibe that I was going for. I just want it to be like a natural wave, you know, like when you get your hair done and you leave. This is what my hair looks like when I leave the salon, at least. What ends up happening is these like waves, because I curled them all in the same direction, they'll kind of, I don't want to use the word coagulate, but they'll kind of go together and it'll make one like wave. And I kind of like help my hair do that. That is my lazy girl hair routine. I know it's a little bit more in depth than maybe some people would like to do. It took me about 20 minutes to do. I sleep with my hair in a silk wrap, so I put it up and inside this like cap so it's contained at night. That way when I take it down, it kind of stays the same. I just wanted to quickly jump in and show my day 2 hair. As you can see, there are still some waves in it, so it is pretty good on day 2. It's about this time that I would also put in some oil on the ends of my hair. I'm not gonna do that right now because I am running late for work. I have to be out the door in 10 minutes. But that is all I have for you today. If you have any questions about my hair routine or any of the products that I used, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.